I'm Harry.
And I'm Richard.
Welcome to this unusual episode of Dead X.
It's pretty usual.
Yeah.
He's lying.
I'm just fucking with you.
I've got to where I like this bat. The aggressive Richard.
Careful. An angry dick.
Yeah.
Dead X.
Yeah, buddy.
Yep.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
What are we talking about today?
Today, we're talking about chase cards.
You didn't have a bat, so it didn't work nearly as well.
Have a bat. There it is. Bow, bow. So about chase cards and what that means.
Yeah. So I looked up chase, for one, and the internet does not agree on what it means. One of the definitions was a special insert in a box, primarily a booster box.
So foils or...
Yeah, but I'm used to hearing that called nowadays a box topper, right?
No, they're
not
different.
always?
No.
Okay. So you
Modern
can throw
day,
some shit in the box.
Yeah, modern day a box topper is something even more special.
Gotcha.
So full art or full art foil or some kind of basically a parallel that you couldn't get in the basic set.
I see. So yeah, and I saw it used that way a few times, even after that definition, as extra shit that's thrown in the box. But I think pretty common vernacular is it's now the equivalent of anything powerful or hard to get that you know. Those are the cards you're looking for in the base set.
Yeah, and then, all this originated in the CCG world. You can go back to Alpha, Beta, Unlimited, and all that. The Power 9 kind of became the goalpost what to go for as far as big money cards because they were way too powerful for the game. They got cut off, and then everybody wanted that shit. I mean, it was popular to be even before, but now it's taken on it's mythic qualities, but not the mythic that you would associate with Magic. They're mythic as in they're special, very special.
Yeah.
So if you see somebody open up a Alpha, Beta, Unlimited, Starter, Booster Pack, that's what they're chasing for. That's the money. Nowadays you're talking about box toppers, as you mentioned, the full art foils and stuff like that. It's a different game nowadays. And all that went back to sports cards in the early 90s, started putting, early 90s autographs and insert cards and packs and creating something that wasn't just a base set. Now, most of what we talked about in early stuff is all base set stuff. It just got cut off because it became too powerful, especially on the Magic side, but in other games too.
Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah. So then it moved into, you didn't say that yet, did you?
Nope.
It moved into foils and more of a
Flashier era.
yeah. They're creating them on purpose and not initially a lot of it wasn't intentional.
Strictly parallels, which have existed in sports cards. About 93 was when the first parallel became 92 Topps Gold in baseball cards and basketball. That was the first parallel card. And then Magic joined the game in 99 with Urza's Legacy.
Yeah.
But prior to that, we had Ultimate Combat.
Yeah.
Look
of
at
all
you
things,
coming in.
The Fighting Arts of China, not the base set, but the expansion that's already at Ulta. They had foiling in it. We couldn't find exactly who was the first CCG to do foil cards. But Ultimate Combat was in the game early.
Yeah. Look at you go.
Yeah.
That
That
was
was
bad
odd.
sushi in your body odor.
Yeah. If you have to check out the Hall of Fame Shane video for that reference.
Yeah.
That is a card in Ultimate Combat. Body odor.
Body
and
odor.
Bad sushi. But they also had foils in the expansion. And we got one.
We pulled
Out of
you
like
can watch
40s.
that in another video of ours as well.
Yeah. Just watch some shit, would you?
Yeah, come on.
What's wrong with you all?
Jesus Christ. Fuck. God damn it.
They're gone already.
We're 4 minutes and 29 seconds in. Everybody's gone.
Yeah. If you ever rejoin this video, piss off with that.
You can go watch the other one.
Yeah.
We show a fucking full card in Ultimate Combat. I get a little bit giddy about it, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, we were really wanting to get one.
Because there for a while, I was pulling all the foils. And then Richard came out and pulled out a few, and then I opened a God Pack.
God Pack and
And won the world.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Holy shit! Rich is trying to break glasses.
Pissed
over
me
here.
off thinking about that God pack and smash something.
Like a Jewish ceremony.
So yeah, well, artificial generation of chase, whatever, parallel,
Yeah.
all that shit.
They saw how the sports cars were doing it. Like, we're getting on that train. There's money in it.
Yep.
And sure enough, there was. And they got popular. That was, that was a big thing because people want to chase shit. That's how shit goes.
Not me. I'm too lazy.
Yeah, no.
I ain't chasing shit.
If he can sit down and do it, he'll fucking chase it. Don't let him lie to you. He'll open packs till they fucking house.
Oh, if they're sitting in front of me, yeah.
But anyway, as especially, we're kind of referencing Magic here. That's kind of the base standard that you can kind of gauge everything by. And they started in '99, and the first few years of foils, that shit was rare. It's hard to come by. You get a few a box, a couple of three. Your rares would be one per case kind of deal, and you just wouldn't get very many of them. And the prices today reflect that. I mean, you got Urza's Legacy and Destiny cards that are, you get a rare, it's worth $10, $15. That the foil's worth $500, $600.
Yeah.
A foil reserve list rare, it's $100 for the base card. It's a couple $1,000s for the foil. I don't know when all that started to fall off. But it was probably around 05, 03, 4, 5, somewhere in that range, 6 even. I think it was before Mythic came around, which we'll get into in a minute. But they started inserting foils more frequently. And if you increase the frequency of insertion rates, what happens? Price goes down. And it's been a downward spiral trend ever since then. And that's where you get today, where you have collector boxes and full art foils and etched foils and art cards with signatures on them, and then they keep trying to find the new chase card because they've ran the foil cards into the fucking ground. It's gone.
Yeah.
The exception to that, as of now, is a Jewel Lotus out of Commander Legends, which is basically a reprint of the Black Lotus just for Commander use only, Commander casting use only. And the full foil art of that in a high grade, even raw, you're talking a few $100. A card that's practically brand new.
Yeah.
Been out for less than a year. High grade, you're talking $1,000 or more. So, and I've seen a lot of boxes of that opened. They're not easy to come by. And I'm pretty sure that was intentional. The new chase card.
Yeah.
Something really, really powerful. Make an alternate version and make it really, really rare.
Yep. Beanie babies. Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Well, I'll say words too.
So, we've got other games that we'll talk about here a little bit that incorporated some of this as well. I can't read any of that because it's so far away.
Good, then I'll say the word.
Richard will help me out here.
So, some games just do really chase. They don't have parallels or inserts. They just do it through having a whole bunch of rarities, and then get all silly with it. Final War did it, but that's obscure. Nobody's buying that shit. It's hard. But they
We
have
have a video on that too.
they have rares, which are 3 to a pack, and they have super rares, which I think you still get every pack, and actually heroic, and then Elder.
Elder's the top end. There's a legendary in between.
Yeah, there's like 9 freaking rarities. Common, super common, slightly less uncommon.
Yeah, and you still have commons and uncommons too. That's the fucked up part about it.
Yeah.
Your rares are they're commons, and your next level is maybe a rare.
Yeah, maybe. There might be one in between there.
Your elders are 1 per box basically.
There's your
Legendaries
real
are about
chase
2
cards.
per box. Excuse me.
Yeah. And I think they're even limited in deck building because they're powerful too. So, yeah, some of them do it that way. Flesh and Blood has something like that.
Yeah, they've modified theirs a little bit since their beginning on Flesh and Blood, but they kind of follow that same structure for a while. You'd have commons, rares. Commons, uncommon. No, whatever.
Yeah, I don't understand how people use the rarities. You got a lot of games that have ultra rares and no regular rares.
Yeah,
that doesn't make any sense. Why put an extra word in there? Just call it a rare.
Yeah, and Flesh and Blood. And Final War and Flesh and Blood are both out of Australia, New Zealand era. They're the same thing to me. I don't distinguish them in differently. It's the same fucking. They're close enough to be the same landmass.
Yeah, really.
Fuck all you Australian watchers out there, and Kiwis too. But anyway, they follow the same. I don't know if it's just something there that you all do. I don't know. But it's the same concept. You know, have a bunch of different rarities in one pack.
You all, like there's anybody watching this now. So a couple of other games that were early on some of this creating more chase. Hyborian Gates, one we talk about a lot. They had a 1 in 1,000 redemption card. So redemption was pretty novel in CCGs at the time.
Yeah,
it may have been the first.
Yeah.
Of course, they had trading card licenses at that time.
I think Battle Cards was probably first.
Oh yeah, they were the first. Yeah, 1 in 1,000, and then what's the 1 in 3?
375.
Yeah, so they had some really rare cards, no foiling. The battle
packs, not cards, packs. So you're talking hundreds of booster boxes, but
a lot.
Get close.
Yeah, 3 for 100 packs basically, so 1,000, 30 boxes for a reasonable chance at getting one.
So close to 100.
That's a lot. It's in the same vein.
For all you math nerds still watching, it's similar.
Even
if you're talking in billions.
It's still $200-300 today with the cheap ass case prices. So, yeah. Battle cards being come out right at the time of Magic. They had send off redemption cards.
And those were actually really rare. They're still very rare today.
Yeah, that probably has more to do with lazy ass kids and the post office and keeping cards in good shape than
and being able to find them all. I mean, you had to search these cards out and gather them and send them in, and they had just a basic the gold version, kind of the
gold and silver. That was like if you were early adopter. So the first 1,000 people got a gold version, and then if you got all of those cards, then you send it in and got a super rare redemption card with your other redemption card. So, and I like that at least they did it with playing the game, solving puzzles. Yeah. It was interactive.
Yeah, you had to use the cards to get to that point.
Yeah, a lot of the redemption cards were figure this puzzle out and send us the answer. So that's pretty cool. But yeah.
Yeah, in modern times, I guess we'll start with WoW. WoW started. They had a TCG there for a while. I don't think it's still going on. If I'm wrong, nobody's watching it. It doesn't matter.
Pretty sure it's not.
Yeah, but they had scratch-off cards that you could redeem for prizes in the actual game. You know, World of Warcraft. So you can get a mount, or I don't think there was any kind of weapons or anything. If there was, it would just be cosmetic stuff.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I
don't think there was any, super powerful weapons or. I mean, if I'm wrong, let me know. I don't fucking know. But that would have been early, mid 2000s. So they kind of changed things up with stuff that you could actually redeem outside of the collectible. I mean, yeah, the redemption cards were one thing, but these you could just do instantly and get something that you could, go in game and jump on and ride around, being a mount.
Sounds fun.
Mount. And then recently, Flesh and Blood's, coming to the game, and all their first edition, they insert code foils, and those code foils carry significant secondary market value. And once those, they only print those in the first edition. After that, it's all rainbow foil after that. So in your high-end chase cards, they have what they call fabled, which are, I don't know the exact, nobody knows the exact insertion rate, but it's...
A few boxes?
I think it's a few hundred boxes.
Oh, Jesus.
They're very, very rare.
I've never heard of anything that rare.
Yeah, the first edition cold foil of the first set, I mean, tops out around $30,000. And I think that's ungraded.
Jesus.
Yeah. Because there's not very many of them out there.
I'm just flung my bat.
Yeah, you should. And it's just proved to be a really good model. You have a short run of the first edition, and you come out with the second edition, the unlimited, and you just print the shit out of it, and then drop the prices down to where anybody can fucking buy it and open it and have fun with it. And the collectors and the chasers can go after the first edition and spend all their money out there. And everybody's happy.
Yeah.
It's a good medium. I like it. I like how they've done it. We'll see if some of these, new games, metazoo especially, how they can play in that realm. It's hard to kind of figure all that out.
Yeah.
Print runs versus demand.
That sucks if you want to be in early and play the game and you don't really want to play in that super expensive. Yeah, I can see why people whine about that. But
at the same time, do you want to print 500,000 boxes and none of them sell like Hyborian Gates?
Exactly.
You got to find that medium where everybody's going to be happy, and you're not going to do it. Let me give that to you. You're not going to make everybody happy. There's no fucking way. It's not going to happen. You're going to print too many or too few, and somebody's going to be pissed off somewhere. So
always.
Do your research, figure out your own shit, and make your own way.
Yep. Honorable mention, redemption card, my Eternal box right here. Yeah. One of the main reasons I bought the deck builder game. Because I play Eternal, and I'm addicted to it. Yeah. So,
And you got him a redemption for the online stuff.
yeah,
Right?
that was actually worth more than I paid for that.
Boom,
Bought it
roasted.
in game,
Take
so
that, Eternal.
That was free, basically. They suckered me in.
Suck that dick, Eternal.
Eternal's a good game. It's not dead, so, but whatever.
It's like a real card game.
I will be if I play it much more.
Yeah.
Stop eating and fall over dead. All right. We good? Did we tap this out?
I think we got. Well, the only thing we didn't really mention was, and nobody's watching now, so it's not even going to matter.
Yeah.
But we didn't get into when Magic introduced Mythics and how that kind of changed. It added a whole new rarity level.
Yeah.
And then once again, they started out where it's pretty sparse. You got just a few per box, 2, 3, 4, whatever it was. And now, if you watch some box openings now, you'll see somebody getting between 8 and 10 a box. And that's just a draft box. Collector boxes, you can get 12, 13, 14 of those damn things. So, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You're going the same way the fools are going. Pretty soon they're going to need another rarity level because they've run that one into the ground. Because rares, now you can get rares that are worth significantly more than mythics and vice versa, but it's solely due to the card. It's not necessarily due to the rarity level anymore.
Usefulness.
There's a lot of mythics that are worth 25 cents.
Just no utility to them.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Well, how to do on that one then?
Good enough.
Yeah, buddy.